Hey guys, I wanted to dedicate this video to sharing with you some of my absolute favorite drugstore products. Not just hair, you know I usually do hair stuff, but this is from across all different categories. I have some makeup, some hair, some skincare products, all different kinds of stuff. So that's what we're doing today. It's funny, this is actually the kind of video, like general beauty kind of video that I wanted to do before I got started on the whole curly hair, curly girl method thing. The first one that I want to talk about is Cetaphil Cleanser. I have the variety for normal to oily skin. I absolutely love this. It's very mild. That's what I like about it. It is an effective cleanser. It gets my pores clean. And it doesn't leave any kind of residue on my skin, but it's very gentle. And I think maybe switching to this cleanser might have helped even out some of the oiliness that I was having with my skin after using maybe some harsher cleansers. I'm not really sure, but I would recommend this to anyone who has issues with like sensitive skin. There is another variety for, I think, dry to normal skin. I use the normal to oily, but this is just a great gentle cleanser, and what I like about it is that it's kind to your skin, and you want to be kind to your skin. Next, Milk of Magnesia. I did a video on this way back when, my early days, I think when I was still filming on my webcam. I came across Milk of Magnesia as a really cheap trick to avoiding oily skin. Basically, you can use this as kind of like a mattifying primer or something over top of your moisturizer, and it will block any oil and I guess absorb any excess oil in your skin. You want to use the original variety, no cherry or mint or whatever kind of flavors they have now, but any brand will do. This is the brand name Philips, but you can use, you know, the Equate brand from Walmart, or, you know, CVS brand, whatever. It's just a great cheap trick. You can get a bottle of this for like $4 to $5, and it's absolutely amazing. I think I have heard of women using this as just like a primer under their foundation as well. I do not wear face makeup, so I can't say from experience, but it is a wonderful, wonderful oil blocker, and it just creates like a nice, smooth, matte kind of surface on your skin. Next I want to talk about is the Shea Cashmere Vo5. Vo5 is typically not a very good brand of conditioner, but this is a little bit extra moisturizing, and what is especially cool about it, it's not that they just stuck in a little bit of shea butter, you know, at the very bottom of the ingredients list. Shea butter is actually the number 4 ingredient in here. Remember that ingredients are listed in order from the greatest concentration to the least concentration, so you are actually getting a pretty good dose of something moisturizing in here, and this is at most a little over $1 depending on where you get it. You can get it for less than $1 some places. It's just a fantastic bargain and another item that I recommend checking out. And the next product that I want to talk about is a makeup product. It is the Loreal Infallible 24-Hour Lacquer Liner. Comes in this little pot. This is Blackest black. I also have it in espresso, and then this is what the brush looks like. The brush comes with it, so you don't have to hunt down a brush. And it's a very nice brush as well. The bristles are very nice and smooth, and it's easy to work with. I have this brush too, which is the same brush that I just kind of bent with pliers to make it angled, to make it a little easier to work along my lash line. This is the best wearing eyeliner that I have tried. It even beats out Revlon Color Stay for me, and yes, I know that we're comparing like two different kinds of eyeliners because Color Stay is a pencil, but while even that one stays on some people, it still smudges on me. This is the best. I get the best wear out of this one. The only thing is that it tends to dry up really quickly, like mine's kind of dried up. I can still use it, it's just kind of more, I get more of like a softer finish from it when it's dry, and what I really need to do is just add some eye drops to it and stir it up real well, and maybe stick it in the microwave, and that should fix that. I've done it before, but I just haven't done it. It does dry out really quickly, and it is a little on the pricey side too for a drugstore product. It's, I think, usually between like $8 to $10, or somewhere around the $10 mark, so it is more expensive, but it will last you a very long time. I don't know if I will ever use up both of these pots, but it is absolutely wonderful. I know like the gel and cream eyeliners have come out lately. This is the best one that I have found. Another makeup product that I want to talk about is Maybelline's Full N Soft Mascara. This is the waterproof version, by the way, in the silver tube. The non-waterproof version just has a black tube, and unlike some waterproof mascaras that I have tried, I'm looking at you, Lash Blast, this will actually come off with makeup remover. This is my holy grail mascara because of how soft and natural it is. It's called Full N Soft for a reason. What I absolutely hate in mascaras is when they're all like dry and they kind of get, when they have like that artificial look to them, and I can get that very easily from a mascara because my eyelashes are so long naturally. I am wearing this right now, but I'm not wearing very much. It adds a little bit of length, a little bit of volume, but not much, so I can get the definition that I want and a little bit of color and whatnot without a ton of excess drama. This is just a great mascara if you want, again, something natural looking or something for work. It doesn't get a lot of attention, and I think it deserves a lot more love than it's getting. And this is, I think, between $6 and $8, and I hope they never ever stop making it, because I would basically be doomed. Next, I want to move on to hair gel. I want to talk about the LA Looks hair gels. I don't have a particular variety to talk about. This is the one that I like. This is the Mega Hold, the yellow one. But they come in a ton of different varieties. I think the most common one is the sport kind, which is a dark blue. But what I love about LA Looks is that well, they have a ton of different varieties that you can try. This is a shine gel. It has a little castor oil in it. This is a moisturizing gel with avocado oil that I used to use, and I've recommended to several people, and they really like it. They have different levels of hold, and they're only at most maybe $4 for a 20-ounce bottle that will last you ages and ages and ages. And as I said, you can find them pretty easily. The whole brand is just a really good one to check out. Next, I want to talk about lip balms. I have here the EOS lip balm, and then the original Burt's Bees. You can tell that the paper has kind of worn off. I'm very strange with lip balms. This is the one that I typically wear during the day. I stick to lip balm because I cannot stand the feel of anything more on my lips, like a lipstick or even like a very light lip gloss. I cannot stand the feel of that. I can't even stand the feel of heavier lip balms, because they tend to have, you know, that really creamy, waxy feel. I am very strange with like applying my lip balm too. I just have to compulsively like keep applying it every so often, and I can do that with this lip balm without it being too heavy, and again getting that just disgusting feeling that I hate on my lips. And this is mostly natural. It has that nice peppermint tingle, and it's beeswax based. This is again just the regular one. I know they have a ton of other different varieties. I just like the original most of all. And then for something moisturizing that I might put on, you know, at night or when I first get up in the morning, my lips are chapped, I really like the EOS balms. I hate the packaging because you can't like stick it in your pocket. It's just this big ball, so it's not very like portable. You'd have to put it in a bag or something. But for moisturizing, it's great. They're naturally based as well. I think the #1 ingredient in this one is olive oil, but they're made with ingredients like, I think, coconut oil, jojoba oil, beeswax. Very soft and moisturizing. This is the sweet mint variety. The Burt's Bees, I think, is around the $3 mark. This one I think is closer to $4. Kind of depends on where you get it, but they are both excellent lip balms, and I love them both. The next product that I want to talk about is a conditioner. This is actually from Sally Beauty, so it's technically not drugstore, but it's in the same price range. So we're going to talk about it anyway. This is the Generic Value Products Conditioning Balm, which is just a generic version of the Matrix Biolage Conditioning Balm. Now, I have never used the Matrix Balm, but honestly, I have no complaints with this at all. This is pretty popular among us curly girls because it is super duper moisturizing. Our hair needs lots of moisture. It doesn't have silicones in it for those of us who are trying to stay away from silicones because maybe they weigh down our curls or make them dry and frizzy. And for slip, which is what we curlies talk about with conditioners being slippy and good for detangling when you put them on your hair, help your knots just kind of come apart. This is absolutely phenomenal. I have not found anything that beats it. It's just astounding. As I said, I've never used the original balm, so I mean, I don't have any complaints with this. I think it's great as it is. So I mean, maybe some people might be comforted by using the original, knowing that they're using the original. But honestly, I don't know how the original can beat this. And it's so much more affordable. This is between like $6 and $8. The original Matrix Balm is like $20 for a container. I mean, if you really want to pay $10, $15 extra dollars for, you know, the packaging and the name brand just to make sure that you're getting the real stuff, you really can. But I think this stuff it's such a wonderful alternative, and I would recommend it to anyone. Another hair product that I want to talk about quickly are the Shea Moisture shampoos, which you can get at the drugstores as well as Target. Not just for us curlies, but for anyone who is looking for a moisturizing, naturally based shampoo. They are all sulfate free. They actually lather pretty well, not like a sulfate shampoo, but more than some sulfate free shampoos for those who are concerned about that. These are more expensive. These are around the $10 to $12 range, but again, I mean, it's worth it, and one bottle will last you a pretty good while. This stuff, it distributes pretty easily, and it does lather more than some sulfate-free shampoos, so you shouldn't need to use a whole lot. These are just, they are so nice, and as I said, they're very moisturizing, naturally based. Even if you're not curly and you're looking for something to supercharge your hair with some moisture, or something that's going to be very gentle on your hair, I would recommend recommend Shea Moisture in a heartbeat. I have two facial masks to talk about briefly. This is the Queen Helene Mint Julep mask, which I think is around $3 to $4. I got this at, I think, Dollar General for about $3. This is just a clay mask that you can put on, and so what it will do is soak up some excess oil, help dry up pimples, shrink your pores, and just smooth your skin. My skin is so soft when I rinse this off. You just leave it, you put it on and leave it for about 15 minutes and it dries, and then you just rinse it off, and that's all there is to it. It's just a wonderful little treatment to do. It has a very strong peppermint smell, which I don't mind, but for the price, it's just a fantastic little treatment to give yourself. And then this is the Ives Apricot Scrub, the original. I don't have the zit fighting one. I think I had that one for a while. It has, I want to say, salicylic acid in it. This is just the original. This is also great. It has some natural ingredients. It's, I think, walnut shell powder. That's the exfoliant in here. I can feel it getting into my pores. It really gets my skin clean, and this is also very affordable. I think it's like $3 or $4, and one container will last you for a long time as well. And then last but not least, I do have a body product that I want to talk about. I did a review on some Burt's Bees products, and I talked about kind of how I fell in love with this. This is their Honey and Shea Body Butter. This is also more expensive. This is, I think, around $12 or $13, so it can cause a little sticker shock and might be a little painful at checkout, but it will also last you a while because it's very rich and it distributes really easily. Again, natural ingredients, has sunflower seed oil, coconut oil, sweet almond oil. It's just a wonderful, rich treatment for the winter months especially, and it smells fantastic. It reminds me of baklava, and you know, if you can have a little baklava without having to work it off afterward, what's there to complain about that? This is just, it's so wonderful and rich and indulgent. If you're looking for something really super duper moisturizing to help combat dry skin, say in the winter months, I would say check this out in a heartbeat. This is a fantastic find. And those are my drugstore all-star products. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope you got some good ideas. Thanks for dropping by and watching, and I guess I will see you guys next time.